Skip, do you like Dak saying this?
Joy, Shannon, I love that he said this. This is what a leader says. This is what a franchise quarterback says. This is what the next Roger Staubach says. Is that before your time, Roger Staubach?
I remember Roger Staubach.
Yeah, you should, because I knew him very well, and he was the leader of that locker room and that team. He was the clutch player who brought them from behind again and again, just the way we saw Dak do last year. And guess what? This is exactly what Tony Romo would not have said in this circumstance. Dak Prescott just turned 24 years of age. He is just entering his second NFL season. But even last year, I kept saying it over and over again, he handled himself like he had been the franchise quarterback for 10 years. And I fell out of my chair early last season when he even put the Pro Bowl receiver, the diva receiver, Des Bryant, in his place when he said, I will throw it to him when he is open. Remember that quote? That's from week 2 last year. And that was after Des Bryant had dropped a crucial turning point touchdown pass in the corner of the end zone in the opening game against the New York Football Giants, a game that wound up 20-19 New York. Do the math. Thank you very much.
Whatever, Skip.
And then guess what happened before week 3, game number 3?
What happened?
Des Bryant got hurt. And did we hear Dak say some big moaning, groaning? I guess we'll just have to muddle through and do the best we can without our best receiver. No, he didn't say that. They went on to San Francisco without Dez, and they came back from 14-0 down, and they won. And then they beat a Cincinnati team that you thought they had no chance of beating at home. And then guess what? They went to Aaron Rodgers, and they beat Aaron Rodgers, the greatest thrower of the football in the history of pro football, in his house without Des Bryant. And guess what? In that stretch, I don't know how, but Dak Prescott threw 6 touchdowns, only 1 interception, and had an average QBR of 81. Trust me, that's high.
Hold on, Skip. They're going to be without Zeke,
Yeah,
not Des
I got
Bryant.
it. I'm showing you what happened without the guy that everybody said they can't survive without. So here we go again. This is exactly the message you have to send to, number 1, your team, but guess who that message is also intended for? It's intended for his buddy Ezekiel. The message is, guess what?
What?
Nobody's irreplaceable. Guess what? We can win these games without you if we have to, because Zeke didn't get hurt. He got in trouble. So here we go. And Dak did say that both these guys have made Pro Bowls. One of them has made 2 Pro Bowls. That's Alfred Morris, should have made 3, because remember his rookie year, he had 1,613 yards, which was real close to what Zeke had last year in his rookie year, 1,631, just a few yards short of that. He should have made the Pro Bowl that year, Alfred Morris in Washington. He did not. So between him and Darren McFadden, who's had 2,000-yard seasons, they have both had stunningly outstanding preseasons. I guess it doesn't matter, but guess what? Alfred Morris this preseason, 30 carries for 158 yards. That's a 5.3 yard per carry average. That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Darren McFadden, 20 carries for 102 more yards. That's 5.1 a rush. That's pretty good. So even without Ezekiel Elliott, I'll go this far. The Cowboys have a better rushing attack than the New York Giants that you picked to get to the Super Bowl have right now. Help me out. Give me somebody.
Whoa.
Really? What? I'm looking.
Skip.
Wayne Gallman is your leading rusher in the preseason, the rookie from Clemson, with a 3.5 average? Really?
Skip.
I'll take my guys. My guys are really good. We're going to be just fine with my guys. And you know what? There's only one silver lining to no Zeke, probably for the first 6 games. That is that Dak Prescott has a chance to make his early MVP case, just as he did last year, but nobody was watching, nobody was listening, especially you. And this gives him a chance to make all those ESPN experts who said he was the 77th best player in the NFL look foolish. And it might make you look even worse for saying he's the worst quarterback in the division this year. That's what you said last week. That's what you told me. He's the really. Here he is again.
Can we stay on
He has
topic?
taken over this franchise. He is the face of this franchise. He is the leader of this franchise, and he just did a leader thing.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I ask you a question? You said this is what franchise quarterbacks, this is what face of franchises do. If you don't mind me asking, what did Tom Brady say when he knew Julian Edelman was going to be out for the season?
Help me out. Your researcher told you.
Yo, Skip, I'm just asking you a question.
Well, what did your researcher tell you?
Did he say it does not matter? That's not what he said. He says, I feel bad for Julian Edelman.
Okay, there's a huge difference. He got hurt. Zeke got in trouble. Zeke is self-inflicted. Julian Edelman is a terrible accident. It's just like, how could that happen in a preseason
Okay, let me ask you a question then. Did Dez Bryant get hurt or was he suspended?
When?
Last year.
He was hurt.
Okay, and he said what? The very similar thing. Let me ask you a question. You see, for you, Dak can do no wrong. Because under his theory, if this is true, if something were to happen to him, I hope it doesn't, Cooper Rush should come in and say the same thing. Hey, we're going to be the same team with or without Dak Prescott.
You know,
how would you feel
by the way, Cooper Rush, I'm glad you brought him up. He's pretty good. Go ahead.
He got two last names, and one of them is the first name. Not really good. But anyway.
Cooper's a good first name.
No, because
Ask
it's not.
Eli.
No. It's not going to be the same. Because if it was, they wouldn't have taken Zeke with the 4th overall pick. Because remember, with that same offensive line, and Darren McFadden rushing for almost 1,100 yards, Skip, who did they take with the 4th pick in the draft after Darren McFadden rushed for over 1,000 yards?
Who'd they take in the 4th round of the draft?
No, Skip!
Who fell out of heaven into
Can I
Jerry's
talk?
lap?
I'm reclaiming
You
my
keep
time.
asking. Wait a second.
I'm reclaiming my
Joy,
time.
help me out here. Does he not keep asking me questions
I'm
and
reclaiming
sniffing?
my
Wait a second.
time.
When he asks and sniffs, that's my cue to talk, right?
I'm reclaiming my time.
You do ask a lot of questions.
Okay. I want you to answer me this.
No,
I want you to Nope, you got to answer this. Last season, Ezekiel Elliott averaged 5.1 yards a carry. Darren McFadden, behind that same offensive line, averaged how many yards, Skip? 3.6. Alfred Morris, behind that same offensive line, with that same quarterback under center, averaged how many yards per rush, Skip? 3.5. So what I'm trying to get at here, Skip, is Ezekiel is all these guys rolled up into one. He has the speed of McFadden. He has the patience, the vision.
He does.
Of Alfred Morris.
Okay.
Skip, this, you know what Zeke reminds me of? Zeke in our offense is TD. It's Terrell Davis. We've had a lot of guys, you see, it's the offensive line. It's everything. Mike Anderson rushed for 1,500 yards, was the rookie of the year. Clinton Porter's rookie of the year, 1,500 yards. But they didn't go to no Super Bowls. This guy right here, that number 21, he gets you to the bowl. I ain't talking about the Pro Bowl. I'm talking about to the Super Bowl. He's like that. He's that good. Skip.
I told you he's better than Le'Veon.
No,
I got it.
Whoa. See,
Whoa. Yes, he is. You just opened the door and I ran through it.
I didn't ask you that, though. See? When I ask you a question, you don't want to talk. Now you want to try to... I'm reclaiming my time, Joy. I get an extra 30 seconds. Do like they do in Congress. If I get an extra 20 seconds, Skip. I'm not Skip. The way I look at it like this, this is what I would have preferred him say. He can dress up how he want to. Look, we hoping Zeke doesn't get suspended at all. But if for some unknown reason this suspension stays, we feel very comfortable with the guys that we have behind Zeke that they can get the job done. And they will hold the fort down until Zeke comes back. Don't be...
That's not what he said.
I know that's not what he said. That's not what he said. That's what a leader would say. I mean, when I was out a couple of times, John Elway said, we be just, everything gonna be good. They can't do what I do.
Did he say that?
No. John would never say that. Because he knew they couldn't do what I do.
So every game you missed, they lost.
No, I'm not saying that, Skip. No, I'm not saying that. But they won more with me in the lineup than they did when I was out of it.
Okay.
Check. All you got to do is just look at 1999. I broke my collarbone. Check the record. Check the record out that year.
You should never play poker.
I don't know what happened. I played poker. Won me some money last week too, Skip.
Yeah, but there are no tells in that.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah. You're playing against the house and the dealer.
But Skip, the thing is that you're looking at Darren McFadden. That was many, many years ago. He's not that guy. We know this, Skip.
Yep.
When you count on him to be the bell cow, more times than not, he's going to get nicked. He has a very high running style, and his frame is not He's not built to take that kind of collision. Alfred Morris, he rushed for 16-19, but that was in 2012, Skip. We in 2017.
He's fresh. Fresh legs, fresh body. Both of them.
Fruit is fresh. That's the only thing I know that's fresh.
Oh, okay.
Alfred Morris averaged 3.5 yards behind that offensive line. Darren McFadden averaged 3.6. Ezekiel averaged 5.1. Everything else is inconsequential to me.
So what happened this preseason? Those are
You got the preseason.
those are Zeke numbers.
Oh,
5.3 and 5.1, and a lot of carries.
You know
a lot
that
of carries for
that
both
big
of them.
cut. That big cut down is coming, right?
Yeah.
A lot of these
They're
guys,
all there.
A lot of these guys, guess what they're gonna be doing, Skip? Are they gonna be playing the NFL on Sunday?
Yeah. But Alfred and Darren McFadden got the first team carries because Zeke barely played until.
God, Zeke was chilling. We know what Zeke gonna do.
Yeah.
Zeke gonna eat.
Yeah, he's gonna be chilling for 6
Whoa, Skip. I mean, I need you to keep the faith, Skip. Keep hope alive.
I have no hope on this one.
Keep hope alive.
Yeah. Well, I'm just
Yes,
telling
we
you,
can.
they're going to be. Yes, we can. Without him,
A
yes, we
change gonna
can.
come.
Yes, we can win games without him. I said 3-3, but you're pushing me closer and closer to 4-2 over those 6.
Whoa.
Yeah.
With the guy with the 14th best player in all the NFL, with a top 5 quarterback, you only gonna win 4 of your first 6 without Zeke?
Yeah.
What kind of mess is this?
4-2. I'll take that. I'll take it. That would be good.
Hold on, no.
And it's a done deal. We are going to beat the New York Football Giants.
No.
That's just revenge. That's just straight.
You said that the last time they played.
Well,
That's what Dak played too.
It snowed all day.
You remember
Wet
Dak?
ball.
You remember what Dak said? Oh, they ruined his opener. Now he's gonna go up there and get revenge, and he wants some payback. He wants some get back. What did he get, Skip?
He got 10-7. That's what he got.
Oh, was he the one with the 10?
Eli made one play, and his guy, Des Bryant, made no plays when he had chances.
Was he the guy with the 10? Yes or no?
He was handicapped by his receiver, who was handcuffed by the guy that you said would handcuff him.
Yeah.
And he was psychologically handcuffed because Dak made a big late throw that was going for a big gain. And then what happened? Pocket picked. Remember that?
Yeah, I'm just asking you a question. I just need to know when the Cowboys played the Giants twice, home and away, did Dak beat Eli? Yes or no?
Dak played well enough to win the first game. Well, he did.
Skip.
And he did not play well, but neither did Eli. Eli made one throw, and the first thing out of Eli's mouth in the post game was, man, that ball was hard to throw because it was so slippery because it was a slush bowl game because the whole field had turned to slush after a whole day of snowing.
And he said, you know what? I was glad I was able to make one more play because Dak was playing in a phone booth. It was nice and dry. Skip, you need to stop playing. I ask you a simple question. In the 2 games last year,
Dallas will beat New York in this season's opening Sunday night game a week from this coming Sunday night.
Okay, but
that's all you need to know. You don't need to look into the past. You need to look ahead.
Okay.
Look forward to what's coming.
The question was,
because Dak is coming for you.
Do you like
you are in harm's way. You have put yourself on the wrong limb.
Joy, can you repeat the question again, please? I need the question read to me one more time.
Like that Dak said this.
What are we talking about last year for, Skip? Do I like that Dak said this? You like it, I do not, because I believe he could have been more presidential. Well, dang it. That's the wrong word. I ain't want to use for it.
Bad idea.
I believe he
We
could
don't want him to trend that way.
I believe he could have been more Secretary of something.
Yeah.
H.R. McMaster, or maybe James Matters, Mad Dog. Maybe he could have been him. Maybe he could have said, you know what, guys? We would like to have Zeke for the entire 6 games. But if we don't, we feel very comfortable with Darren McFadden and Alfred Morris. Boom.
You know what? He just sent a message to Ezekiel Elliott, his little buddy.
Skip.
He said, you know, nobody's irreplaceable, and maybe you should start cleaning up your act.
Skip.
That's what he was saying.
Skip. It's not about sending a message.
Got to get back on the train.
I just believe as a leader, that's the one thing about a coach. You have to understand how to talk to each individual player. I believe as a quarterback, as being the spokesman, you and I both believe that he is the official spokesman for this team. Well, Jerry's the official spokesman. But as far as players, I believe Dak has the cachet, and I just believe he could have handled it differently.